So no scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway? And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. So we get set to start this third quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight. Maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the third quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it in a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it'll be second down. Now Manziel. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's going to be wrangled down quickly after the catch up at the 45-yard line. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Here's Manziel. He'll go, and oh, he coughed it up. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Manziel. And a loose football. And the Jags grab it. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. So this game tied at the half, and if you wondered who would come up with the first big play of this third quarter, we have our answer.
Well, in basketball, you know how they tell you to have active hands defensively? I think the same thing applies here. Nice job there prying the ball free. And now their guys have a chance to take the lead if they can put something together. The beauty of doing it in football, you don't get called for a foul if you hit their arms.
A ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2. Robinson up the middle. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. And quickly, they get to the line. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
So right after the defense gets you the ball on a takeaway and a fumble recovery of their own, you've got to reward them, don't you? You've got to stay out on the field, give them a chance to rest, and how about doing it the way they did it, running the football and picking it up on third down.
Yeah, would not have wanted to go 3 and out. They avoid that right there.
Yeah, they avoided the glares as they went back to the bench, didn't they?
2nd down and back to Tomlinson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. They'll roll him out right. That is caught, and he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. He gets away from one. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. So these two teams will take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium as we're through 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Back to Robinson now on first down. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 9. Again, it's Robinson. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 57 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 2 minutes left to go. This one, surprisingly, still scoreless. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a first down in field goal range already. This is 1st and 10. They'll pitch it to Robinson. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Bijan Robinson, a 15-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth. They do tack on the extra point as well, and it's now a 7-0 game. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it was Bijan Robinson who took it home with a touchdown run. Now on the return, oh no, the ball is loose. And did the Jaguars come up with it? They did.
There's never a good place on the field to fumble the ball. Let's just call it as it is.
But definitely not in your own red zone.
In your own red zone, it's heightened, isn't it? Because you're almost automatically giving up a score and the momentum, and everything just changes for your team.
Yeah, so the kickoff fumble, now great field position. Here's a 2nd and 5. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll run with Robinson. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. On the give, here's Robinson. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Bijan Robinson with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Jaguars have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point try now from Dicker. And it's good to make it 14-0. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was Bijan Robinson who took it home with a touchdown run. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So all eyes on the Falcons. Down by 2 touchdowns. A little over a minute and a half remaining. They've yet to score all game long, but now they need to do so twice in short order to have a shot. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they've certainly had trouble unlocking this defense through 3.5 quarters, so I don't expect it to get any easier now. You know they're going to be sitting back and waiting on everything, and they force an incompletion there.
Under 90 seconds to go. Here's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Connecting with Hill. A big play in this football game. 3rd down and 1. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Here we go. This is 4th down. They'll run for it with Robinson. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. He'll look to throw. And no way to get loose that time as Manziel goes down. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. That's caught downfield by Kittle. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Checks this one down to Robinson. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle Well, the clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab it, possess it, and get your offense out there for what you just termed a miracle last chance.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. So that a 7-play, 80-yard drive. And it was capped off by a touchdown catch from Bijan Robinson. So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least one play. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. That one looks like he'll throw here. Buying time to his left. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Charles, in these lower scoring games, you know it better than anybody. Points are at such a premium, but taking care of the football is king. They played turnover free from whistle to whistle. After a rare scoreless first half, these teams now just looking for something as the second half gets underway. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. Oh, it's some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And Charles, a scoreless first half. How does that change how you assess things here moving forward?
Well, it doesn't change it a whole lot because, remember, it's still scoreless, which means you're starting from 0 again, so you just have one half to play instead of 2. What I would look at my play sheet, though, and see is something that maybe loosens things up for my guys, gets a smile on their faces, and gets them going to begin the second half.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw here. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Here's A.J. Cole now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. 66 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, second down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to the huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to...
There he goes, left side. He's on his way. Touchdown, Jaguars. Bijan Robinson, 76 yards. And the Jaguars have moved out in front. Well, these two teams battled through a scoreless first half. Finally, a breakthrough here in quarter number 3.
And I just wonder how that played for both of them psychologically, because when you battle through a scoreless first half, now you know that every possession is increasingly crucial. Who can put points on the board, make the other team chase? Wonder if you get a lift and if they get deflated a little bit.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. As Sanders has it poked free, and the Jags grab it, and they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
As that ball got away from him, and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Robinson with another carry. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Hand off now to Robinson. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Bijan Robinson with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Jaguars will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Dicker now to tack on the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was Bijan Robinson who took it home with a touchdown run. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. As Sanders has it poked free. And it looks like the defense has got it. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Third quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Forced out to his... Now he's hit, and the ball comes out. Manziel lost it. And did the Jaguars come up with it? They did. Well, we know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field, and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
Right back to him on 1st down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2nd down and a run by Robinson. And they'll get to him. Just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll run again here with Robinson. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. This will be caught at about the 6. Touchdown, Jaguars. Cole Kmet from 10 yards out. And the Jags have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. So an important touchdown right there is now they're really beginning to pull away.
Yeah, this was a tight game until not too long ago. But since then, they've hit the accelerator. And they pushed the lead up to 3 scores here in the 4th quarter. And I don't see them looking back.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 21-zip. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was all capped off by Cole Kmet with a touchdown catch. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. 2nd and 10. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Steps away to his left. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. How about one last great play defensively, and that should, for all intents and purposes, finish off this shutout.
That's as good a defensive performance as we've seen in a long, long time. And I know as a team they will celebrate, but I will guarantee you the defensive guys, they'll get together somewhere and have their own private celebration. A shutout, that's something to be cherished.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Dancing to his left. Now, throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Calvin Johnson from 6 yards away. And the Jaguars up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it is 28-0. Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And the Jaguars come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. So this will be a win for Jacksonville, and this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
Well, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their
So no scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway? And here comes a return. And deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And the Jags grab it. And he will take this down to the 10-yard line.
And in our meeting with the special teams coordinator, we asked him, what's your philosophy on bringing the ball out? Do you give him a red light? Do you keep him in? Green light, let him go? Let's see if he changes from green light to red light after that costly error.
Yeah, you know what I remember from that meeting? He brought donuts.
I like him.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
But he's not happy right now.
No, and don't tell everyone how many I had. But I don't know how memorable that play will be as this game rolls along. But it's almost like what my coach used to call setting the pads play. Everybody just kind of getting readjusted to playing after the halftime break.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Bijan Robinson taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 7-0. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Let's do this.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go-around. So here's a 3rd and 14. They'll look to throw. Oh, and that is incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. A little juke. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. They begin the drive with Robinson. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Here's Robinson. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll run here with Robinson. And the nimble footwork gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. 75 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They run. Robinson. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Here is 3rd down and 4. They'll run it now with Robinson. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Here we go on 4th down. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Bijan Robinson with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Jaguars are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Extra point up and good by Dicker. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. Where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Well, the Falcons back out, getting set for this next drive. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Second and a couple. They'll set up to throw. That's going to be caught downfield by Hill. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Falcons. Tyreek Hill, 73 yards. And the Falcons are finally on the board here in the fourth quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. This game back with it, a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They start on the ground with Robinson here. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. And they're going to speed things up here. On second down, another shot for Robinson. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Robinson up the middle. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now 2nd and 5. On the run, it's Robinson. And he will have a Jaguars first down, and that ought to be the one that seals the victory. Again, it's Robinson. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And showcasing those strong legs on that run, getting through one tackle. Now she winds up getting 8 there. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now Garcia to throw. Off the bootleg. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So illegal touching, Charles, on the outside.
And a lot of people wonder if the quarterback should see that. No, it's not his job to understand if the receiver's inbounds or out of bounds. You'd expect him to be there. But if he takes a step out, he essentially becomes ineligible. And that's the...
And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Let's go.
And they use that height on the outside to get the score.
We've seen the evolution of the wide receivers. They've gotten taller and taller, but they've retained their quickness and their speed. It's a lethal combination.
Always good to have wide receivers with height. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting...
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point up and good by Dicker, and it's now 21-7. That time a 9-play drive, and it culminates in a Julio Jones touchdown. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He'll find his rookie wideout from Ohio State here. And he's got a first down to the 40-yard line, but the clock runs. Back to throw. He'll get that complete to Harrison. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of
After a rare scoreless first half, these teams now just looking for something as the second half gets underway. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Falcons offense ready to get going to begin this third quarter. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
Let's just lean on the word good here, partner. Good way to start the second half, good safe throw, and a good quick first down as well.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. The same target, same result. It's Kittle. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him.
Now he's hit and the ball comes out. Manziel lost it. Now Robinson coughs up the football. It's loose. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he brings this one back. A fumble return for a Jacksonville score. And for the extra point, Cameron Dicker. And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. As Sanders has it poked free, and the Jags grab it, and he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down. On third down, Robinson. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Bijan Robinson taking it in from a yard out. And the Jaguars have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll make the score 14-0. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. It's a loss of 7. And now it's third down. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And a dump off here to Robinson. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for Atlanta. Jones on the return. Shifts by him. A good head down running on the return. Gets about 15 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go.
LT hit and the ball is out. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free. but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 4. Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. On the draw, this is Tomlinson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And they take a knee. Back at the 5-yard line now. 2nd and goal.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson.
And a good display of footwork will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal.
Robinson.
No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead.